So this patient has sacroiliitis. Say that 10 times. We're going to do a sacroiliac joint fusion on the right side. So we're navigating this. So the first part is to put our antenna in so that we can do a spin, and then it'll image fully our injured sacroiliac joint, so then we can fuse it in using navigation. So this is our navigation frame, and the post is now implanted into the patient's pelvis, and I'm going to set that on. And now we have a camera up there. That's our camera. That's hooked up computer, navigation computer, and then we're going to bring our O-arm in and do a 3D spin and image the patient's spine. And all our instruments are going to have reciprocal receivers on them. So they talk. These are going to be talking through a navigation computer. So like Google Maps for your spine, only the resolution is fractions of a millimeter. All right, so now we have our navigation frame, our reference frame. And so what I'm doing is just basically targeting where this is. So, you know, back in the day, you'd have to make a big incision and go down and find the sacrum, find the iliac crest, find the sacrum, use fluoroscopy. This way, what happens is I can pinpoint pretty much where I am. And so here's my pointer. You can see the pointer on the skin up top. The yellow is where the probe is aimed at. But so now what happens is I have a tap, and I'm on the pelvic bone. So now this is our first trajectory, and you can see if, depending on where I aim, it's going all over the place. So right here, we're gonna go in here, and this is with a tap. All right, so we're solidly in bone. So now what we'll do is test it with the electrophysiologic indices. So now we're measuring the electrical resistance. If we're in bone, we're gonna get a high number. And if we're not in bone or near a nerve root, we're gonna get a very low number. So we're over 20, so that's good news. We're where we're supposed to be. So here, we're over the second one. This is a little shorter. We're going across. Okay. All right, so the whole idea of when you use navigation, we can make a smaller incision. It can be more precise. The surgery goes quicker, usually goes much quicker, less blood loss, and less, as we say, collateral damage. Tissues that don't need to be disturbed aren't disturbed.